What's going on, everybody? So I'm going to be showing you guys how to get 96 overall Gunslinger Brett Favre in Madden 17. Pretty much what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to get all these things that I'm looking at right there, but I'm going to be going back and forth and showing you exactly how I did it. You're going to get the full gist of everything. So pretty much what I'm doing right here is I'm trying to look to see what else is available under his program. With the Ghost of Madden, you're gonna need 6 of those guys. So at this point, they were selling for pretty cheap. Right there, I'm trying to get the Matthew Stafford, but you already know how that goes. Go ahead and drop a like if you try to buy a card. Every day you try to buy a card, somebody buys the card right before you. Go ahead and drop a like, because that is the most frustrating thing, and I don't know if there's any way that you can actually counteract that, because regardless of what or how people do it, it's always going to be somebody else trying to do exactly what you're doing at that specific time. It's just stupid that you get the message that you won it when you really didn't. And sometimes I actually like, oh, I really won it, and then I accept it and get out, and then I realize I didn't win it, and then it kind of, confuses everything. So what you're looking at right there is you're going to need 6 Ghost of Madden and then 5 out of position elite players and all those other collectibles for Brett Favre. So I'm going to go through everything with you. So get your popcorn ready. Let's sit down and figure it out together. We're going to do it right now, okay? So the way that they have it now set up in MUT, you can actually click on it and it goes right to it. He looks so young and ridiculous right there. Why he look like that? He look like he mad about something. But you can actually click on it and it comes up for all the guys, because a lot of people that have been messaging me, whether privately or whatever, you guys are saying, you're new to MUT and you're trying to understand exactly what I'm doing. You don't understand how I'm completing the sets. So more or less, if you're a veteran and you just want to watch the video to watch it because you love yourself some Gmia, go ahead and do that. But I'm also here to help those guys that don't know or understand the sets. So we're going to go through it step by step. Pretty much, you see the icon for the search, go to the icon, press it. It'll give you, once you get to it, use your analog, well, not your analog, but your right stick, the top R1 or whatever it is on the Xbox, to actually sort it by buy now price after you click on the search icon, and make sure you're getting the cheapest one. Sometimes when they're a little bit more expensive, you're going to want to do what I'm doing and just go back later. Get the cheaper ones first and then go back later, because there's always going to be somebody that's trying to get rid of their cards fast. So they'll probably put it up for a very, very cheap price at, just a random point. I know many of you guys, go ahead and drop another like on another account if you've actually gone back to something that you were searching for and it was like dramatically cheaper, or well, not dramatically, but drastically cheaper than whatever the other one next to it was, because you just happen to be searching for it at that time, and then you make a come up off of it. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you've been playing MUT for a while, you know what I'm talking about. Every now and again you get that little lucky stuff going on. So right here, I reached my max of the amount of things that I can have in my actual my binder, so I have to get rid of stuff, because 1700 is my max. I think that's for what, the legendary tier. If you're a legendary MUT user, I think 1700 is the max. I don't know what's going on. I know I'm legendary, so maybe it is, maybe it isn't. One of you guys let me know in the comment section. I have no idea. I just play the mode. I don't know what's going on most of the time. I just want to come out and throw a streak. That's pretty much what I want to do. Like that, it's 1, 2, 3. That's what I want to do. I want to throw streaks. So here's a way that you can get rid of a lot of things very, very fast. You can use a bronze player trade-in, a silver player trade-in, whatever cards you don't really want or you don't really give a F about. Go ahead and bulk add them to the set. Find the ones, sort them by the newest though, so you get rid of the ones that you just know that they're trash. Like when I get free packs from EA, I know for the most part a lot of them are trash. So I always sort by the newest, so I can just get rid of the new trash, because the older trash may eventually be used for something, or it's a reason why I kept it. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like some cards I just keep based on how pretty it looks, because I think that it might be able to come back and help me. It's all stupid, but we all have our different myths about what's going to work and what's not going to work. So as I get rid of all the cards here, I'm just trying to get some binder space, because I'm going to need to get all the things together for Brett Favre in order to show you guys. You understand what I'm saying? So this is just another way that you can get rid of a lot of the cards if you don't want to like sell them. Because sometimes you may get lucky and get an elite badge. Like as many times that I've done a silver badge set or a bronze set, like for a turn-in pack, and I've gotten an elite badge, but then I do the one with the gold player trade, and then I only get silvers. Drop a like on another account if that's happened to you. So let's go ahead. We're gonna jump right back into it. We're gonna continue to go through this, and each one that you get, like I said, just pay attention to the prices, because you don't want to really overpay, and a lot of people are opening packs at the time that you're doing it. So there's gonna be a lot of cards that's gonna come out that's gonna be cheaper, and you're gonna have guys like, yo bro, I spent so much on that and then it was cheap right after. Depending on when you're doing it, you know which cards are gonna be cheap for the entire time and which cards are gonna be more expensive, because you'll see it as soon as you click on it and you sort by price. The cards that are higher price at the beginning, those cards are gonna be the ones that are gonna be at the higher price towards the end. So you have to make sure you understand that. Also, for the 92 overall Brett Favre that you see at the bottom of this set, that's done by the 2 solos that you have to do. Well, not 2 solos, but the 2 segments of the last, the Frozen Tundra sequences. You have to complete those 20 solos to get that 92 overall Brett Favre in order to get the 96 overall Brett Favre. But the Brett Favre that you get from this set is the chain mover. You can actually pull the deep threat chemistry Brett Favre. That's also a 96 overall. So keep that in mind. If you don't want to waste your time doing this and you want the deep threat chemistry, you can go ahead and do that as well. Okay? So as we move on right now, you can see that EA just did it to me again. They say, yeah, you want it, but I really didn't win it. But whatever, we're used to that. We know that EA likes to troll, so we go ahead and get it anyway, and we move on from that point. Okay? As we continue to go on right now, we're looking to see what we need. We continue, and it's all the same thing, guys. This is how you complete sets. When you see, this one is the more expensive one, so we're gonna come back to that. When you set yourself to start buying these things for sets, remember, do not put them in the set until you're ready to complete the set. Just understand that, because when I first started playing MUT, when they first started doing these sets, I used to do that all the time. Oh, I got that, let me put it in the set. Oh, I got that, let me put it in the set. And I eventually didn't do the set. So I just lost all that stuff for no reason. It doesn't make any sense. So do yourself a favor, and you see the way that I'm doing it, just do it that way. Don't try to put anything in any sets. As soon as you do that, something else is going to come up to where it's like, oh, I don't want to do that set no more, or you might pull something that's the same. Whatever happens, bro. I just don't want you guys to lose coins that you don't need to lose, because obviously, coins are hard to come by. So don't put anything into a set unless you know that you're definitely going to do the set. Doesn't matter what set it is. Just so I get that, get that point across. All right. So we're winding it down. We're getting down to the point where we're gonna almost be done with everything that we need. So I think I'm gonna need the Ghost of Madden. The Ghost of Madden cards that are needed at the top. Those are the ones I'm gonna end up needing right now. I think I need to get one more of these Brett Favre things. Oh well, 2 of them. 2 of the collectibles. So now that we have everything else, we're gonna go look at the prices again of the ones that we skipped over before. And you're gonna still see it's still relatively highly priced. So at this point, I just want to get rid of it. It's 2 more left. All right, whatever. A couple of them are gonna be a little bit more overpriced. Pay for it, get it done. All right, so we're gonna go to the next one and also get that one. Once these are all out of the way, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how you do your sets, you portion it in different manners to figure out, which ones you want to do now, which ones you want to do later. I know that the Ghost of Madden are gonna be regularly available at whatever rate. I don't know, because these collectibles for Brett Favre can fluctuate which ones are going to stay the same. So that's why I focused on that to start. Now you can see I have all the out of position players that I need. So now I'm just looking for Ghost of Madden. When you're looking for this, sometimes you can actually, you see the way I put the S in there? Because I know Matthew Stafford was a little bit cheaper. You see, or whatever. I can actually, I play around with the letters of the names or whatever to try to get cheaper ones. Right there, you see a guy gets me again when I tried to get that cheaper one for 110. You got to play around with it, because sometimes they're hidden ones that are a little bit lower priced. If you just put in a letter or something like that when you're searching, you may be able to get it. So you can see right now I only have 177K, and I'm trying to buy these things that are so highly priced, but whatever, it is what it is. I got 59K right now, but I did pull an Elite Legend earlier in the day. That video is available also here on YouTube if you guys want to check it out. That was my first limited time pull. So all I needed to do was sell that, because I need 3 more of the Ghost to complete Brett Favre. So I'm going to let you see exactly what I'm doing right here. We're going to go and check out. I'm just taking a look at some of the things that were available, because I may end up putting my frozen collectibles in one of these other sets and seeing what's there. So right here, I just wanted to see how many I had. So I have 53. So I could actually just have put 50 in this to get a Ghost. But I'm like, you know what? Let me go and change the price of what I had originally put that other card up for. Because I'm just trying to figure out at this point right now. I know we all get to this point where we're like, yo, we got to sell a couple things to get the cards that we need. And we all do that. And that's why sometimes when you run into certain cards, you'll see them really, really cheap. Right here, I could have put 2 more ghosts than that and sold Deion Sanders for about 500K also. You know, there's a lot of different things that you can do, but ultimately, I just wanted to complete this set because I wanted to see what this Gunslinger thing was, because all my quarterbacks that I've used, they've had this crazy windup, and the windup is so ridiculously stupid, and you always end up getting sacked. Now, I will tell you this. Brett Favre, the Gunslinger, I used him for a little bit before I raid sold him, and he was winding up depending on how long you take to throw the ball. So I don't know what all this Gunslinger thing is about, because it's supposed to be able to just fling it without the constant wind up, but I was still winding up and getting sacked. So I just let you know that, because I don't think that I kept any of the gameplay that I used, because I was labbing with him. I played a friend in MUT just to see what was going on, and that's pretty much why I did it. So right here, you can see I have one of these cards up, the one for 527 with Bruce Matthews. I'm going to take him down and just put him up for cheaper so that he can sell right away and I can complete the set, because I'm not really trying to waste my time with it. And like I said, if you want to see my first limited pull when I got it, it's definitely here right now. It was a different type of feeling, bro. You know, like when you're used to always getting savagely just, yo, EA just has their way with you, and then you finally get a card that's worth something, it's like, oh, that's how it feels? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay. You learn a new feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's fascinating how different it is when you're not getting, you know, like a bronze card every damn time that you open up an outrageous pack. It's pretty lit though. So looking at everything that we have here, we pretty much are almost there. So now we just wait. We wait really patiently, and we're like, all right, it gotta sell. It gotta sell. So while it's doing that, we could open up some packs. You know what I'm saying? Let you guys see what I do while I'm waiting, because I know for a fact that somebody that wants to have a stacked team is going to buy that card. Somebody's buying Bruce Matthews. I'm not even set tripping. It always happens. And you know what's funny about it? Whenever I go to head-to-head seasons, I always run into a guy that probably just bought it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, everybody is a 99 overall in head-to-head seasons. And my team is horrible. But I still play it, man, because, look, I'm trying to learn different schemes, different whatever, so that, you know, no matter who I play, no matter what team I have, I'm able to compete. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Over here, I'm going to show you really quickly. You want to, you know, but yo, add these to the bronze, get your silvers, put your silvers in the other set. See, the auction has sold, so now I know Bruce Matthews is gone. We're good with that. Add all your bronzes in here, get your silvers, get your golds, do all you got to do. Make sure you have your badges set, because ultimately they're going to be sets that are going to require elite, elite badges for, you know, like the master sets. So whatever you could do now to make sure that you have everything that you need, you can just start building up now. Utilize your cards as best as you can. If you don't want to waste your time always putting stuff on the auction house, and you know, like me, I'm very impatient, so I don't want to, you know, I'm looking at bum cards like, yo, let me sell this one, no, I don't want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put them in the sets, and I'll just hold on to my badges. You know what I'm saying? So right now we only need 3 more ghosts, all right? And we're doing all this for Brett Favre. This dude right here that was sending penis pics to employees of the New York Jets. This guy, Brett Favre, bro, open fly jeans, Brett Favre. This guy's a savage. But listen, the Gunslinger, I know when a lot of you guys saw the Gunslinger, you immediately said to yourself, yo, this is probably lit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking, because I'm always throwing the deep streak, constantly. I don't care what kind of coverage you in, I'm throwing it, doesn't matter, pick me off. That's pretty much where I am with it. So right there, that was the 3rd one. All right, so now, here we go. We're going to go and add him to the set right now. We're going to get Brett Favre. I think that's all of them, right? I love this new edition where it actually shows you that you have everything. You know what I'm saying? Like with the plus, and if it's not there, you can still search with the new update. You guys know what I'm talking about? You know, usually they would just have it all filled up, even if you only had one. Now it shows you that you have one of each when you have the plus on it. So we're going to go ahead right now. I don't know exactly why I backed out of it. Did I just want to back out of it for no apparent reason, or what was I trying to do here? I have 164,000. Okay, so I got the Ramsey. I got everything I need here. Okay, so Brett Favre 89 overall was there for my last solo. Okay, so what in the F am I doing right now? Alright, I have no idea why I just stood here for a second, but then you know what? We're going to go right back into the sets in a second right now. And we're going to go ahead and complete Brett Favre. I don't know what I was doing. Maybe I was just like, yo, what? I really have everything? What is going on right now? You know what I'm saying? Let's go do this Brett Favre set. So, just so you guys know, Sharp and Freeman are trash. Just use them for the solos if you're trying to complete this set, and then immediately sell them right after. Do not keep them, okay? Those 2 cards are horrid. They are trash. All right, this is crazy, bro. we're adding all 6 of these. Oh, that's 600K right there, though. Like, is Brett Favre really worth this? Hells no. That's why I had to, yo, raid sell the hell out of him, man. Yo, okay, I can't quick sell somebody that's in my lineup. All right, great, whatever. All right, just let me add him that way. And then I think I had one more guy. This guy Peters. Peters is a pretty decent blocker, though. He really is, man. You know, I hate him because I had to raid sell him, whatever. But he really is a decent blocker. He showed a lot of differences with you know, as compared to other blockers that I had. So I can't really say that he's not worth it, but I did raid sell him for some reason. I think he might have just did what every other blocker does and just ran away from everything that was going on, and I just got rid of him. But here we go right here. This is the Freeze Master, Brett Favre, and he has the Gunslinger, the G there. He has 4, what is that, 4 times? The number 4 for Favre? Okay, so he has 4 for his chemistry. But his chemistry is trash, so it doesn't really matter. If you guys, you know, keep him, that's cool, but I didn't really see a lot of the difference. And when you are throwing the ball extremely deep, he winded up anyway. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to see if he did, you know, quick passes, because you get sacked a lot when you're getting ready for the windup and people are really, you know, really close to you. So, you know, it is what it is. And then you get that throwback jersey right there, which I'm definitely not going to wear. I have no reason to wear it because I don't really care about it. What am I, you know what I'm saying? The throw deep after you get to like 90 or something like that, I don't think it really matters with the accuracy, because they all do the same thing. They overthrow it the same way, or they underthrow it. And sometimes your guy is wiggling on the side of the field, not running his route, depending on the defense that your opponent is playing. Or you just, it's a lot of things that goes on with the gameplay that makes it very annoying. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be patched. Or if it is patched, it's going to make the game worse. So as we move forward right now, I'm going to let you guys see the prices at the time when Brett Favre, when I completed the set. And I eventually sold him for $1 million and change, even though his price is down currently right now. So after we went through all of that, ultimately I got the Brett Favre. I've shown you how I did it and how you can get it. Leave a like, share the video. I'll see you guys next time. One love.